all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.
You know we are living our dream. You know we are living our dream.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words,
Mom, this boy is a handful.
As if you were any different.
then what about a memory? And I'd say a lifetime of stories. Wash away the dirt and not the memories with Boom Bubble Plus washing powder.
Let the memories fade away.
Boom, and the dirt is gone. Introducing the Smart Kicker from iConnect, the most affordable smartphone on the market. With a follow focus capable 2-megapixel camera, you can't miss out on any of the action. Over 400 hours of standby battery time and 32 gig external memory. That's more than enough space for all your series, music, pics, apps and games. Get yours today from iConnect for a limited offer of only 499 kwacha, including 300 MB iSpot internet from iConnect. The Smart Kicker, available at iConnect. iConnect, make it happen.
The big day, everybody, and tonight we'll witness history in the making, y'all. Maki 2 all the way from Kukopala versus Slapdism and Nizzle. The moment you've all been waiting for. Maki 2 versus Slapdism.
This here's what you all been missing. Monster flows, fire flows, Munga mu kitchen. Flavor ikupa sokangiwa panga decision. Bigger than us, me and you and the mission.
Down Biggie Man International, you man got the air, but they have to know. Nobody on the corner got swagger like us, but the other one is bigger than us.
This moment is bigger than us.
Iyatikumilako is bigger than us.
Both of us, me and you, is bigger than us. Bigger than us.
Monster Pops are not just big, they're monster big. Try out our Wacky Fusion, Magic Forest, Tongue Painter, and Black Forest. Monster Pops, the biggest pop in town.
Want to just get out of town with your friends and family? Are you having a corporate getaway and have no adequate transport? Then this here is what you need to listen to. A brand new 35-seater Yutong luxury bus is now up for hire at an affordable and negotiable rate. It comes fully equipped with aircon, TV for your relaxation, music soothing your trip, and DVD players to give you variety. Book now by calling 0955 0966 or 977 844 141.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients. Nothing artificial. Just a pure experience of freshness. Chipsy potato chips. We know you'll love them.
I bet you are wondering either to pay your this outstanding debt or not.
I was. But I still need the money. I want to buy other things.
Iwe, movie this one nkongole we.
I wish there was an easy way to pay it off.
There is. Oh. You see, if you have nkongole on your account, we've made it easy for you. Kujibizipirako wiki. The more you increase your payments, the more chance you have of winning fabulous prizes.
Oh. Like what?
Come, let me show you.
That's right. Walk away with prizes such as TV sets, fully paid for trips to Livingston, cars, and the grand prize of a 2-bedroomed house. Settle your outstanding debts today and win. Siliza Nkongole uzawina. T's and C's apply. Zesco, powering the nation.
Chima, thank you so much for joining us on the desk. We quickly look at what's making headlines. PF unhappy with Dr. Guy Scott's remarks against the party and its leadership. Poverty levels said to be on the rise in Northern Province. Dr. Francis Manda has been put to rest. In foreign news, Greece votes in bailout referendum. Join me shortly for the news in detail.
You know we are living our dreams. You know we are living our dreams.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
Thank you so much for joining us once again, and now the news in detail. Operation Young Vote has urged the government to ensure it stands up against the issues of violence that keep arising in elections. OYV Executive Director Ges Nyirenda says it is sad that for any given election, be it at parliamentary or presidential level, issues of violence are prominent. Mr. Nyirenda says it is important that an incumbent government comes out strongly in condemning violence and brings perpetrators to book despite their political affiliations. He says violence should not be used as a yardstick for politicians to oppress those with divergent views. He has since urged all political players to ensure that the 2016 general elections is declared violent-free so as to have people vote freely without any intimidation.
For us, we expect that the party in power going forward will ensure that they are the last ones. In fact, they should not be involved in violence whatsoever. They must be the first ones to prevent violence. They must be the first ones to have interventions to ensure that violence doesn't occur. But we see that they are the first ones to engage in violence. Then this means that the political party supporters and cadres of a political party in the opposition will shun the election because they know that their friends will overpower them, because they do not only have themselves as a political party and cadres, but they have government machinery and they have the police who are not balancing up things in terms of arresting and prosecuting who is engaged in violence.
The Anti-Voter Apathy Project, AVAP, has observed that the increasing levels of voter apathy the country has continued to record will only be reduced with massive voter sensitization. AVAP Executive Director Richwell Mulwani says the levels of voter apathy recorded in each election are very alarming. He says if nothing is done to educate the voters, more and more people will continue shunning elections, disregarding their democratic right. He says it is the responsibility of the civil society and political parties to ensure they sensitize the people on the importance of voting. He has further called on political players to build confidence in the people by implementing what they promise.
But what is so important is for us as a nation to ensure that we are able to interrogate some of these roles that we have. Are they really beneficial to us? We know that we are now in a multi-party democracy. We are from one-party state, and now people are asking them questions. Say, what works better? Is it one-party state or is it democracy? But of course, we chose a system that we think can add value, and this is democracy. So it means that now we need to intensify the campaigns so that people out there can actually value what democracy is all about, and all those that are in government, they need to account, because people are just believing that a public servant should actually provide that which is supposed to be provided to the citizens. So surely this voter apathy, I think, is a serious issue, and we feel that political parties have a very big responsibility ensuring that they are able to provide a platform where there is no violence.
The Foundation for Democratic Process, FORDEP, has questioned the appointment of Mulenga Sata as MP while he is still holding on to the title of Councillor. FORDEP Executive Director McDonald Chipenzi says that the nomination of Mr. Sata into the House is a breach of the national constitution. Mr. Chipenzi says that Mr. Sata's nomination has gone against what the constitution stipulates in Article 64 of the Constitution, and has since called for the authorities to ensure that they look into the matter. He was speaking to Prime TV News in an interview. He says there is need for the authorities to take seriously what the Constitution states, as there is no one who is above the law. He says Mr. Sata too should also decide on which position he wants to save, as he cannot be nominated as Member of Parliament while holding on to the position of Councillor.
Try and find out from those gurus in legal, in law, especially on the nomination of Mulenga Sata as a Member of Parliament when he's a serving councillor, because Article 68 of our Constitution clearly states that somebody who was actually article should be Article 64, clearly states that anyone who was a candidate in the previous election is not eligible to be nominated as Member of Parliament. And we all know that Mulenga Sata was a candidate in the previous tripartite elections. And he is a sitting councillor. He has not even resigned, but he is sitting in Parliament. Is that not the breach of our Constitution? We want to challenge authority to prove us that what we are saying is not correct. Because if we can allow such things to go like that without proper explanation, then it raises a lot of concern on the sanctity of our Constitution.
Teleplus Communications Company says it has strategically set up 5 different sectors in the country that it is working with to improve communication in the country. Teleplus Marketing Manager Venon Mwanga Jr. says as a company they have been working closely with the government by offering different services for easy communication of government offices and ministries. He says apart from government, the telecommunications company has been working with the mining, media and entrepreneurial sector in improving the working standards of the local companies. He says since the launch of the communications company, the Zambian market has been favorable and thanked the Zambian government for not interfering in the works of the private sector. Mr. Mwanga said this in an interview with Prime TV News in Lusaka.
Is very big. What we've done is we have strategically set up sectors. So we have 5 sectors that we actually service. And that is the government sector, we have the NGO sector, we have the media sector, we have enterprise, and then we have mining. So all these sectors use our services for different products. Not specifically the small handheld devices, because our products range from small handheld devices right up to big VSATs, which are backup solutions for Wi-Fi connectivity, and of course we also cover the platform of voice and data solutions. So the Zambian market so far so good. We were launched in 2013, so this is our 2nd year in operation.
Renowned urologist Dr. Francis Manda has been put to rest at Lusaka's Memorial Park. Scores of mourners from all walks of life Sunday gathered at the Cathedral of the Holy Cross to pay their last respects to the renowned doctor. Dr. Manda, who died on Friday, will be remembered for his Manzi Therapy radio program, which promoted health and encouraged the public to have faith in public hospitals. Dr. Manda is survived by 6 children. May he so rest in eternal peace. We go for a break. Join me shortly for more local news.
I bet you are wondering either to pay your this outstanding debt or not.
I was. But I still need the money. I want to buy other things.
Iwe, move this one bila Nkongole we.
I wish there was an easy way to pay it off.
There is. Oh. You see, if you have Nkongole on your account, we've made it easy for you. Kujibizipirako wiki. The more you increase your payments, the more chance you have of winning fabulous prizes.
Oh. Like what?
Come, let me show you.
That's right. Walk away with prizes such as TV sets, fully paid for trips to Livingston, cars, and the grand prize of a 2-bedroomed house. Settle your outstanding debts today and win. Siliza Nkongole uzawina. T's and C's apply. Zesco, powering the nation.
It starts with a single seed. Patience. Attention to detail.
I'ma sip it up. Everybody sipping, I'ma sip my hell.
It's here. I'ma sip my hell. Eat well, drink well, feel good.
Would you wear all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.
You know we are living our dream. You know we are living our dream.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
Potato sticks, freaky fries. Get that awesome crunch. Fun. Style. Freshness. Great taste. It's here. It's fun. It looks cool. And it tastes great. Are you ready?
Shake, 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 shake and sip.
Introducing Shake and Sip, the new irresistibly smooth fruity milk.
Welcome back, and now for the rest of the news on our main news. Patriotic Front PF Deputy Secretary General Mombi Piri says that the party is disheartened by former Vice President Dr. Guy Scott's withering remarks against the party and its leadership. The PF Deputy Secretary General said that the party leadership is shocked that Dr. Scott is questioning the relationship between the PF and former President Rupiah Banda. Ms. Pirin says that the PF is aware that Dr. Scott is being used by enemies of President Edgar Lungu. She says there are no benefits or favors in the friendship between President Edgar Lungu and Mr. Rupiah Banda. Ms. Piri said that Dr. Scott and his allies should let President Lungu concentrate on working for the nation. Last week, former Vice President Guy Scott said that the working alliance between the ruling PF and the opposition MMD contradicted late President Michael Sata's vision. The Jesuit Center for Theological Reflections, JCTR, in Kasama district has bemoaned the poverty levels in the district and northern province as a whole. Kasama District Outreach Regional Officer Felix Chiwela says according to the assessments, people in the district are living under difficult conditions. Mr. Chiwela says most people have been failing to meet their financial needs due to economic hardships. He has explained that this has resulted in people selling their little agricultural produce to unscrupulous people, paying them small amounts of money. Mr. Chiwela said this in an interview with the Prime TV News in Kasama.
We have discovered that, as a matter of fact, the cost of living has kept on going up, despite the fact that in our region, Kasama in particular, people are actually doing their own maize, they are doing their own groundnuts and everything. One other thing that we've been trying to help, particularly the people in this region, is to try to balance the trade. And by so doing, we've been actually going even in the community to try to help them. How do they manage the food, the production of the food they are doing? What has been happening is that we have most people that are coming from the Copper Belt in Lusaka who come to buy the products at a very low price. We've had meetings with the Royal Highness in order to help the communities, in order to help the people in the communities to realize that they actually can get value for their market, and this is beginning to happen.
Meanwhile, Mr. Chiwela says a people-driven constitution is a must. Mr. Chiwela says that the PF government should not be adamant to the people's cause for a new constitution, as this is a danger to their governance. He says Zambia cannot continue losing colossal sums of money on something which is not yielding intangible results.
As Jesuit Center for Theological Reflection, the issue has always been and is still our desire to see that this constitution is actually fulfilled. We've been crying. I've been probably speaking loudly, and as JCTR, apparently our director is the chairperson for the coalition, and our cry has been that we've wasted so much money in the past, and we cannot afford this time around to let go of this. We're still saying the constitution is a must. A constitution, for us, we are saying it's food, because if we are able to have the constitution, we will be able to talk about developmental issues, coming to pass.
The ruling Patriotic Front, PF, has been advised to give their position over the growing debate on President Edgar Lungu serving 2 full presidential terms. Zambia Center for Inter-Party Dialogue, ZCID Executive Director Horace Chilando says it is important that the ruling party clarifies on the issue so that people will not debate in vacuum. Mr. Chilando says the debate has been going on for days now and that there is no official statement coming from the party leadership and President Edgar Lungu himself. He adds that if the party has no intentions of championing for President Lungu serving a full term now or be allowed to stand again in 2021, they do well to respond and put the matter to rest. Mr. Chilando has since advised the ruling party to issue a comprehensive statement over the matter so that the people of Zambia know their full position over the growing debate. This week, FDD, through its spokesperson Antonio Mwanza, said Mr. Lungu risks being evicted from State House like a common thief should he attempt to manipulate the Constitution to allow him serve a full 5-year term, saying there are no legal provisions for that attempt. Another break. International news will be up next.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients.
nothing artificial. Just a pure experience of freshness. Chipsy potato chips. We know you'll love them.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
Mom, can I help you to cook?
No. Remember what I always tell you? Wash your hands.
Okay. Dad, this is a germ-free zone. Go wash your hands.
Good personal hygiene is important at all times. That's why medical experts recommend Romeo Plus medicated soap. It eradicates over 97% of harmful germs. Healthy families use Romeo Plus medicated soap. Romeo Plus medicated soap. Love, care, protect.
Shake, 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 shake and sip. Shake,
Delicious and healthy for you and your family. Nutrition and energy. Your food is tasty, yeah.
Yonsuna yowama yotelela mushi ilina mafleva yosiyana yonseni yabwino anso ibasa mbambo kosataya ndawi yesa shake and see yokumwana banjana anzako onsibasako ambuye na makolo ako ilimbisa tu ikondwesa ana kosataya ndawi yesa shake and see.
Shake and sip when fresh meets fruity.
And see what's happening on the international scene. Polls have opened in a crucial referendum that will decide whether or not Greeks choose to accept international creditors' proposals for more austerity in exchange for rescue loans needed to avoid default and banking collapse. Voting began at 7 a.m. local time on Sunday, with opinion polls showing the nation of 11 million people evenly split between. Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras has urged people to vote no, saying it would strengthen his left-wing government's hand in talks with international creditors who are owed billions of euros. And finally, the Nigerian president has condemned a fresh wave of violence in the country's north, calling the attacks blamed on Boko Haram inhumane and barbaric. At least 160 people have been killed in attacks this week, including scores of men praying in mosques. On Friday night, fighters attacked villages on the outskirts of Maiduguri, capital of Borno State, as Muslims were breaking their Ramadan fast. Gunfire lasted for hours, and the army said it had repelled the attackers. Earlier in the day, at least 11 men were dragged from their homes in the village of Meringa by Boko Haram and shot for escaping forced conscription by their group, resident said. President Muhammad Buhari has condemned the latest wave of killings, describing them as most inhumane and barbaric, the president said in a statement. Well, on that international note, we've come to the end of the main news on Prime Television. But before we go, a look at the headlines once again. PF unhappy with Dr. Guy Scott's remarks against the party and its leadership. Poverty levels said to be on the rise in Northern Province. Dr. Francis Manda has been put to rest. And in international news, Greece votes in bailout referendum. That's it. That's the end of the news on Prime Television. Thank you so much for your company. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.
bet you are wondering either to pay your Zesco outstanding debt or not.
I was. But I still need the money. I want to buy other things.
Iwe, movie this one bila nkongole we.
I wish there was an easy way to pay it off.
There is. Oh. You see, if you have Nkongole on your account, we've made it easy for you. Kuti mzipirako wiki. The more you increase your payments, the more chance you have of winning fabulous prizes.
Oh. Like what?
Come, let me show you.
That's right. Walk away with prizes such as TV sets, fully paid for trips to Livingston, cars, and the grand prize of a 2-bedroomed house. Settle your outstanding debt today and win. Siliza Nkongole uzawina. T's and C's apply. Zesco, powering the nation.
You know we are living our dream. You know we are living our dream.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words,
Mom, this boy is a handful.
As if you were any different.
then what about a memory? And I'd say a lifetime of stories. Wash away the dirt and not the memories with Boom Bubble Plus washing powder.
Let the memories fade away.
Boom, and the dirt is gone.
You see, I have never fought with a lion. I have never hunted through the forest in pursuit of food. But I do have the fighting spirit. Because for decades, my people fought for freedom. And in 1964, we won. I love to do the Fwemba, the Kalela, the Kwasa Kwasa. I wear Chitenge. So does my girlfriend. I eat crisps, not crisps. I love Nsima, Kapenta, Chihuahua, Delele. I'm Josh, and I'm proud to be Zambian.
iConnect, celebrating 50 years of Zambia's independence. Hashtag #OnlyFazed. iConnect, make it happen.
It starts with a single seed. Patience. Dedication. Attention to detail.
I'ma sip it up. Everybody sipping, I'ma sip my hell.
It's here. I'ma sip my hell. Eat well, drink well, feel good.
Potato sticks, freaky fries. Get that awesome crunch. Fun. Style. Freshness. Great taste.
It's here. It's fun. It looks cool. And it tastes great. Are you ready?
Shake, 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 shake and sip.
Introducing Shake and Sip, the new irresistibly smooth fruity milk.
Would you wear all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.
Tune to Joy FM 106.9 for your ears only, for we have international music, local music and interactive programs only on Joy FM 106.9 for your ears only.
You know we are living our dream. You know we are living our dream.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
Yo sé que sabía lo analista.
wathani ne bataine otheriege kogethire na mwakika